For Honor, the best game to ever be conceived by human minds. But how do you play such an amazing, mentally stimulating game? Well, I'm here to tell you how. Hello everyone, my name is PCBSD, and I'm here to set the record straight on how For Honor is supposed to be played. I see this wherever For Honor is mentioned. YouTube, Reddit, forums, you name it, it's there. Someone's saying how the game is meant to be played, and you're wrong for using X, Y, and Z, and doing this, that, and the other. It's such a stupid argument, and I'm going to go through what I think is the best way to play For Honor, and hopefully we can get to a general consensus that everyone agrees on. So to start this thing off, I'm going to list 5 ways to play For Honor as I see them, and tell you which one is right. Number 1. Don't play the game. The funny thing is that's meant to be more of a joke. However, the more I think about it, the more I realize I wouldn't recommend this game to people. The toxic community that surrounds this game rivals CSGO and Rainbow Six Siege competitive. The balancing's really messed up. So yeah, just don't play the game. It might save you a lot more hours of not having fun. Number 2. The quote-unquote casual way. Just mess around, have fun, playing whatever character you want, doing whatever you want, messing around with some friends, doing 4 stacks of Lawbringers and Centurions, use the worst feats, do whatever you want. It's not whether winning or losing. You might put a little bit of effort in, maybe not. It's just meant to be a mess around time. Number 3, the quote-unquote optimal way. Learn the game and use that knowledge to be the best you can at the game. Know your punishes, option select, roll out of everything that you can, and make it so that you come out on top in most fights. Just do it to the best of your abilities, with whatever character you can, against whatever characters you fight. Number 4, the quote-unquote competitive way. It doesn't matter what it costs. Win the game. Use everything you can. Pick the best characters, learn how to fight all the others, play as optimally as you can, break the game. Use glitches, option select, and everything else that could give you an edge on your opponent. Now, if you've noticed, I've been basically scaling how much effort the gameplay would have to take. So we have number 1 as in don't play the game, which takes almost no effort, to number 4, which being the competitive way of tons of practicing and fighting and learning. And now, for the hardest one of them all, number 5, have fun and let people enjoy the game. I don't care how you play, and neither should you. It's a game. Play how you want. If you don't like the way someone plays, find somebody else to play with. Stop complaining on who's wrong and who's right when it's something that comes down to interpretation. Now, I know this is probably going to be the hardest one for any of us to do, but we're gonna have to try. Now here's how I view everything and how I view the playstyles. I get the casual way. When I have 4 people, I do something like a Scent squad or an LB squad, or just do some kind of weird mess around thing. It's fun, we laugh, and it doesn't matter whether we win or lose. Now how about the optimally? How do I think about playing optimally? Yeah, sometimes I want to play to win the game. I'm going to play a little bit harder and use the characters I like to play and that I'm good with. I'm doing max punishes and using my game knowledge specifically to win the game. But am I going Super Saiyan over it? No. But people will ask me, why don't you like option select if you're playing hardball? Just give me a minute and I'll get to that. So how about competitive? How do you feel about that? I used to love playing competitively in many games. CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, even Battlefield to an extent. 90% of the time I played hardball. But why not now? There's really one reason why I don't like to play For Honor competitively, because it just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like a good part of it is abusing things that the devs didn't want in the game and shouldn't be in the game. I'm not saying, oh, there's no skill in competitive play. A lot of it takes a lot of time, and a lot of game knowledge, and a lot of hours of play. But I just don't like the fact that there's some things that people abuse that aren't supposed to be in the game and that the devs can't fix. So that brings us to option select. Basically hitting the zone attack, making the game think that you're trying to parry the incoming attack, but if it's feinted, you just perform a zone attack. I really doubt the devs were sitting there thinking about the game and saying, you know what, we should make it so that the zone attack should parry and throw an attack at the same time. But they can't fix something like that. That would require redoing the entire control scheme again. And now, I'm not saying that just because the devs can't fix it that no one should use it. I don't mind if people use it. I just don't like using it myself because it doesn't feel right, and I feel like it goes against what they set out to make. And yes, sometimes I do get a little salted about it, but when I see someone using it a lot, I can counter it. That's the thing about For Honor that I like. You can use your head to get around opponents. You have to think about your gameplay. So which one is the right way to play? Number 5. Have fun. Stop attacking each other. Just let people enjoy things.